What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Film Reel. Today we're looking at 7 times Pawn Stars showed their shady side. At number 7, the Pawn Stars don't actually work in the shop anymore. If you thought the guys were actually working in the shop on a daily basis like it's presented on the show, you'd be very mistaken. Chumlee, Rich, Corey, and the Old Man are all wealthy celebrities whose presence in the shop is only necessary for the purpose of filming the show, which is not done on a daily basis. Because of their celebrity, just being in the store has become a problem for Rick and the gang. People are always walking up to them hoping to get selfies snapped or autographs signed, which for the most part they're happy to do, but it deters regular business as well as the filming of the show. If you want to drop by the shop and meet any of the stars, you will need to check in advance what days they might be, quote, working there. At number 6, they were sued by a Vietnam veteran for assault. Callahan sought $20,000 in the suit, alleging he was injured, his cane was damaged, and the rifle he brought to be appraised was also damaged in that incident. Corey came to the defense of his father and grandfather, saying Callahan became absolutely irate with a weapon in his hand. You can't blame the guys for tossing him out given his demeanor, but it makes sense they would want to keep this whole situation quiet. At number 5, Corey and Chumlee have personal assistants. With all they have going on, both Chumlee and Corey have personal assistants who do most of their grunt and go for work. Whenever you see Chum doing something on the show, it's probably not in his normal repertoire. He would normally just send his assistant to go do it. Again, this type of realism coming to light takes a little bit more away from the show's appearance. While they do own and operate a pawn shop, these guys have moved up in the world. At number 4, the Pawn Plaza is not doing well financially. As the series' popularity continues to increase, Rick did what Rick does best. He expanded. If you have ever been to Golden Pawn, you have likely seen Pawn Plaza, an attached mall of sorts that features everything from a donut shop, Rick Roll and Smoke, Inera Giada di Pizza, and several other non-dining establishments. By August of 2016, the smoke shop, pizza place, and donut shop have all shut their business down. Some of the tenants have complained about the management of the property, and Rick has taken quite a little bit of heat over the tenants who have departed. Because of the loss of rental income from the shops that have left Pawn Plaza, Rick has initiated some extreme vetting in the hopes of ensuring his future tenants remain to make the place profitable. At number 3, Chumlee cost the shop $20,000 once by breaking stuff. Part of Chumlee's charm revolves around his decidedly immature nature and overall inability to properly do work. He's clumsy and tends to break things from time to time. Shortly before the first episode aired, Chumlee cost the shop $20,000 when he accidentally broke a base someone had pawned at the shop for $700. By pawned, we mean that it was pawned, not sold, so the owner intended to return to retrieve his item. After breaking the base, Chumlee stored the pieces back in the box and left it there, hoping no one would notice. When the owner came back to collect his item and pay back his cash, Rick had no choice but to return the full value of the item that was lost. Somehow Chumlee still has a job, which just goes to show that friendship with an owner and his son helps what you do something monumentally stupid. At number 2, Olivia Black worked on the show until some photos surfaced.
I'm Olivia Black, and you're watching Photo Shoot Impossible.
Early in the show, Olivia Black was brought into the night shift to work in the shop, and Chumlee was immediately attracted to her. That's not surprising, she's a pretty attractive woman, but that is also a bit of a problem for history. As I said on Seinfeld, not that there's anything wrong with it, but Black posed nude for a tantalizing set of shots for Suicide Girls. When the photos came to light, history pulled the plug on her appearances on the show, which the shop and series took some flack over. What most people don't know was that Black wasn't fired from her job at Gold and Silver, only from appearing on the shop. It's a family program after all, and they couldn't and shouldn't have fired her from her job because of some photos. She didn't do anything wrong, but history has an image to uphold. Finally, at number 1, they trade in stolen goods. To be fair, that headline is a bit misleading. All pawn shops take in stolen property despite the incredible efforts they take under state and local laws and regulations to avoid doing so. As we mentioned above, they took in some stolen gold and melted it down before the owner could get a hand on it, but they have had to happen many times. This kind of thing tends to happen behind the scenes more often than not, but in one episode the guys bought a 2,000-year-old Tyrian shekel pictured, a coin most historians believe would have been traded to Judas in the infamous 30 pieces of silver. A detective arrived at the shop and informed that the coin was stolen, but they were able to keep it since the original owner had been compensated by his insurance policy. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this video of Film Reel. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you guys still watch this show, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, have a great day.